Welcome back. Let's cross to Dragons coach Shane Flanagan now. Thanks for joining us. Flano, a great win yesterday. What impressed you the most?
Oh, probably our defence, Braith. You know, there was a lot of play the balls on our line, especially in the first half, and we're good enough to turn them away. And we put a fair bit of work defensively on the opposition as well. And they in the second half we come back and got some points real quickly because of we're patient and we put some work into the Dolphins in the first half. So yeah, defensively I'd say.
Flano, you said it was going to be a painful year. Did you underestimate how good you guys were going to go or could possibly be?
Well, I think we're still 2 wins behind where we should be. I think there's 2 games there that we possibly, should have got away with. But it's always going to be a learning year. Players learning about me and the coaching staff and vice versa. So, reasonably happy where we're at the moment. But, there's a lot of big games ahead and, we've got to continue to win. Otherwise, what we've sort of done, up to now is just a waste. So, what happens next is really important.
Yeah, Shane, it's Gordon Tallis here. Well, that's what I was going to ask. So you are currently in the top 8. What would it mean in your first year to play finals at the Dragons?
Oh, it'd be, really good effort from the whole club. Gordy, they've worked really hard from last November. The players need all the credit and the staff as well. They've put a lot of effort in, a lot of hard work, changed their body shapes, changed the way they train. So a lot of effort's gone into it, and so it'll be a good reward for all of that.
Flano, could you tell us about the signing of Damien Cook? You see something in him, obviously, that South didn't, the extra year. What's he going to offer your club next year?
Oh, I think he's really important, Buzz. He's experienced. He was playing Origin not too long ago, and he's a classy dummy half. And I put him very similar to when I signed Mick Innes a couple of years ago. Mick was a really important part for us to have success at the Sharks, and I see very similar traits in Damien. An experienced hooker, still, got the ability to play representative football, and he's going to be good for us on the field, but even going to be really good for us off the field in leadership and experience. So really excited to have him come to our club.
Yeah, you did have a few knockbacks with players you were trying to sign. I guess regular winning is going to make it more attractive for players to be there.
Yeah, without a doubt, Buzz. It's it's a part of you want to attract good players to your club, and if you're going to attract them, they want to come to a club that's progressing and are going to play semi-finals. And I think that we are that club. We're getting a new facility built next year, and we're winning football games, and we've got good players at our club at the moment, and are going to attract more good ones, in the years to come. So it's all bright, but in the end, you still got to win week to week, and we've put ourselves in a good position at the moment, and hopefully that attracts quality NRL players to our club.
Flanagan, you talk about the good players at your club. One of your best, arguably your best, Ben Hunt. You seem to have a great relationship with Ben. How important is that relationship to what's happened this year, and how close are you to extending his contract beyond next year?
Yeah, we've got a good relationship with Ben. He's just a typical Queenslander, country boy type of thing. He's pretty laid back, but he trains really hard. He doesn't miss any training. For his age, he's still really fit and hasn't had any injuries, touch wood. So that relationship we have is taken a while to build, but it's going really well at the moment. As I said, he's a quality leader for me. I've got on well with him, and I can trust him, and I think he'd say the same. So, and moving forward, we want to re-sign him. We'll just let Origin, go by, and we'll sit down and hopefully nut out a deal for that final year of his career, and hopefully it's a winning one as well.
Has Zach Lomax thanked you for saving his career and brings you a present and leave it on your doorstep? Because he's absolutely outstanding. Like, to grab a New South Wales jersey, the way he played in Origin too, and he's got another big deal at another club.
Yeah, no, he hasn't shouted me or bought me a present.
Well, he should.
I can't even get a coffee. I can't even get a coffee out of him, to tell you the truth. He's going to another club. That's disappointing for us. I made a decision earlier in the year that I was going to play him on the wing. I just saw you know, his skill set and what he brought to a footy team was, you know, based around, you know, what an excellent winger. And, you know, everyone can go, oh, you know, Flannery, you made a good decision. You know, it wasn't just mine. It was, you know, some other coaching staff that we just thought that was the best thing for our team, and it's worked out. But it wouldn't have worked out if Zach didn't apply himself 100%. So that's really important as well. You know, I can move him there and he can just go out there and play, or he can go out and do what he's doing at the moment and just excelling week to week.
Flo, could he backflip? Para, since he spoke to Brad Arthur, they're at the bottom of the ladder. They could win the spoon.
Oh, he's smiling.
Yeah. Is there any chance?
I'm not filling your papers, Phil.
Nice try that, Buzz. I like that.
Well, you've got to ask these questions.
He's very good,
The
isn't he,
leader,
Flanner?
Yeah.
the leader down the Shire. won't get a mention.
Yeah. Oh, look. Yeah, we don't want him to go, without a doubt. But he signed a contract to another club. We're just got to enjoy the time while he's with us this year. And as I said, that's a decision he's made. Unfortunately, he's leaving, and we're just got to get the best out of him this year.
Flannery, been linked with Stefano Utoikamano as well. Obviously, a really good player. Been given permission to have a look around. What's the situation there, and how keen are you on Stefano?
Oh, look, you know, we're after good players to come to our club. You know, we want to sign another middle, maybe two, in this bit and into the off season. Whether it's Stefano or some other players, you know, there's always players becoming available. You know, whether they're on contract or off contract. So we'll make sure that we, you know, investigate the Stefano situation, but I've got to make sure that it's the right thing for the club, you know, right thing for our salary cap, thing for us moving forward, and he's a good fit for our club as well. So we're in a position at the moment that I feel that, you know, we can, you know, go out and, you know, pick our own players that we want, that we don't have to sort of beg and borrow to get players to come to our club. We can stand up and make sure that, hey, they're the right fit for us, as in Damien. You know, Damien Cook come to our club. You know, I class him as an origin player. They're the type of players we want out of our club, and, you know, Stefano might fit into that category, but we'll have to make sure that it's the right fit.
Well, thanks for joining us, Flanner. You're doing an amazing job for the Red V. Good luck this weekend against the Roosters.
Thanks, boys.
There he is, Shane Flanagan, coach. Buzz, he dead set just flat battered you.
Well, it's not the first time I've been flat battered on this show.
Very true.
Yeah, but yeah, it's interesting his reaction to it.
So you think he could happen, the backflip?
Look, if Zach Lomax backflips and breaks a contract, it's not as if it's never happened before in rugby league, a player going back.
But what
on
if
the
Parramatta
field.
just put a stick in the sand? So no, you signed it.
Well, that
The
could
cooling
happen.
the cooling off period has gone.
I only asked him the question,
Yeah.
Gordy, because it's talk around the game, and he's so happy at that club now, isn't he?